All right, here we go, guys. We're back at it. I'll tell you what.
Northside.
Guy with no name. Just a little insight before we put these up on the tube. We do a little like debrief, and I'll have to say this one was pretty tough to call. Gary and I went back and forth, so we're going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers at the Dallas Cowboys. So that's what we're going with for this 9 minutes of your time listening. And like I said, feel free to comment, give us your opinion. So what do you see here, guy with no name? I know this is kind of been a toss-up, but what do you see playing out?
Well, I want to say this game was supposed to be the second game of the day, but there was some time switches. So we're gonna cover this one first because it's going off first, and then the Pittsburgh Kansas City game is gonna be a night game. But to answer your question, what do I see right off the bat here? I see a close game. I'm not going to predict any shutouts or any blowouts or anything. Not for this particular game. Here's my thing. Okay, I like Green Bay. Green Bay is really streaking. They're doing good. They're scoring a lot of points and this and that. And I like that. Dallas, of course, controlling the whole NFC. You know, they're the best team in the NFC, obviously. So I don't know. I mean, that's where I want to start, but I don't know where I'm going to end up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hear you. There's a lot of variables in this game. I mean, what I struggled with at first, but I think I've come around is that I brought it up earlier. You know, the two rookies. You got Dak Prescott and then Ezekiel Elliott. You know, will they be good enough on the big stage to kind of carry this team? And they've done it all year. Obviously, it's playoff football. You know, you're going against one of the greats, Aaron Rodgers, on the other side. Yeah, so you know. Feed me the ball. I mean, I think that could be part of the big recipe there. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're gonna keep. I think they'll keep Jason Garrett. I mean, he's a good coach. I'm not a huge fan of him. I mean, he's okay. He's Dallas, America's team, but I don't know. That was my concern. But when I started
the rookie thing, right? You've been harping on that rookie thing.
They got to earn the respect, and they have all year. You know, this is playoff football, and it's big time now. But I do think being at home. I've come around. I do see, like, I believe Dak and then Elliott will have a good game. I'm more so leaning on Elliott this game.
Dak, Elite, and Ezekiel, whatever you want to call it.
Ezekiel, yeah. So,
and I mean, let's not forget. I mean, they have some decent receivers as well. I mean, it's just not those two guys too. I mean, even the white guy, what's his name?
Beasley. Yes. Yeah, little Beasley, the white guy with the stringy hair.
Yeah, the little possession.
That's Dak's guy. You know, that's his like check down. He'll find him. Man. Don't forget about him. You're coming around, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said at the beginning of my initial thought. I mean, it's just tough. I mean, I don't really put a lot of weight on the rookie thing. I think the rookies will be fine, and I think they've proven to this point that they can handle all that stuff and blah blah blah. Green Bay lately they've been doing really well, but as I said before, Dallas is just controlling. I mean, they've only lost arguably only two games the whole season.
Right.
That last game was just. Week 17.
Right, they probably rested players. They probably didn't even practice. I bet that last week gave the guys the game off.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? I mean, like, obviously Rodgers coming back, Hail Mary halftime. I mean, do you think all that momentum is going to help him carry them into this next game? Is it enough to go into Dallas? Keep in mind Jordy Nelson. We know he's out.
Yeah, he's killing.
He got the broken ribs or whatever. I mean, do you think? Here's what I thought. Jordy Nelson last year was hurt, right? Out for the majority of the year. That was Rodgers' main go-to. And there was all the talk about, you know, the Packers receivers can't get separation. And I watched it closely because I had some vested interest in that game. I thought, not that game, that whole season. I thought the Packers were going to go to Super Bowl last year. Now we lose Nelson. Again, they lost him this time. So now they're going to lean on Devontae Adams. They're going to lean on Cobb, which I think they're better from a year ago. But is it enough? And, you know, is Ty Montgomery going to be able to, you know, put up some points in both the backfield and maybe as a receiver? So I think it's a lot. I think we saw the great Aaron Rodgers do well big time last week, but was it against a formidable opponent? I don't know. I think I had it wrong last week. I did have it wrong last week. So
You're talking about the
Yeah, going against the Giants.
Giants game. Yeah.
You know, and maybe I'm calling this a bit early, but I am sitting here today telling you, the Sports Nation,
Sports Nation.
that I think Dallas is going to win this game. I think it's their time. You know, and I know these are all just like intangibles, but you know, they built the stadium, they had all this money poured in. You know, Jerry Jones wanted a Super Bowl, America's team. They got the key players they need. And I was telling,
So strap Jerry Jones to the seats. He's just always all over the place.
He is all over the place, but
sorry, Jerry.
Yeah, sorry, Jerry. He's the other guy with no name, but the one other thing that could be a little bit of a wrinkle in there, and I don't know if we'll see it, but I was talking about it a bit before we went live here. What happens if Dak goes down? Who's coming off the bench? You got the guy, Mr. Tony Romo, Mr. Cowboy, right? Like, he comes in, I think it might give the Cowboys an even extra, I don't even know, you know, but I think it maybe supports a little bit more in my case to say I think they'll be all right to start. Dak goes down, they're still got the good insurance there.
But what about the peanut gallery that says that he's a choke?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't believe it.
I wouldn't say he's a choke. I think that was years ago. I think he's over it. I think he's matured, and he's been through a lot now. But anyways, that's just an insurance plan right now at this point. Dak's going to be in there, so what can he do? But I'm gonna commit my pick, Dallas straight up. But before I give you the line against the spread, why don't you, go on, guy, give us the update.
You want me to just go over the numbers here?
Yeah.
Green Bay at Dallas, the line is 4.5. The over/under is 52.5, which is kind of on the high side. 4.5. So that's more than a half score. It's more than a field goal. It's 1.5 points over the standard 3-point home team spread. So just to give you kind of just
throw it out there.
Yeah. So I am like, we're like 7 minutes into this episode.
You know, you're like me last week with the Giants Green Bay, and I took I bit the wrong side of the friggin' shoe.
But what I think I'm gonna go with, I've been riding the Dallas bandwagon pretty high. So.
Well, let me tell you this. Why are you hesitant to take them? I mean, is it just because of Rodgers, because it's Aaron Rodgers? Is that or
no? It's the streak.
Or is it something
that they have been riding.
Who?
Green Bay. I mean, it's just.
Momentum's a son of a bitch.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think just that Dallas just has it all together.
Jerry, guy with no name's a little worried because next week we're going to have our results and our paperwork, and you know he's going to have to come to he's going to have to meet the ends with this one.
So I'm gonna go with officially. I'm gonna take Dallas, and I think Dallas will cover the 4. So the full 4.5. So I'm gonna go with Dallas minus the 4.5 and 52.5. 52.5. That's way too much. So I'm gonna go with the under on that one.
I like where your head's at with that. As I mentioned, I'm gonna. So my picks, I'll take Dallas straight up. I think the 4.5 is a bit much. I see this game playing out to last possession, potential field goal win. So I'm gonna keep it at a field goal. I'm gonna Dallas for the win, but Green Bay to cover. So I'll take Green Bay with the 4.5 points. And then I'm gonna go with the under as well. 52.5 seems a bit much. I think they're gonna be a little bit conservative on the Dallas side, just to kind of manage the game with the rookies. As long as Dallas can kind of keep Rodgers and team in check, which I think they will do, I think they'll stay under.
How confident are you in this?
I think like mid-40s on that over/under.
Yeah, me too. I don't feel confident in my pick. I just think that these two teams are just really hot, and so I mean, we have to get on one side. So that's what I did.
So I think this is when we'll come back and we'll look and obviously we disagree on the cover.
So,
oh, excuse me. We're gonna have to edit that, but I think that's where we're at. We can't yet. So we'll come back to you on the late game from our sponsors, Modelo. Cheers.
Salud, right? But yeah, we got one more game to cover. That'll be coming right up. Just to show you these numbers here, we officially picked that. And subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. All right. I want to keep them.
You're good.
We already went over to 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, hey guys, see you next time. Remember, what's our tagline?
They know it.
Later.
Watch, bet, win. And you get your significant other a fur coat. What are you waiting for? Yeah. See you guys next time.